we are going to actually have a conversation, and this is unscripted. This is what we were talking about before I hit record. This is going to be an unscripted conversation, between trainer and student, really about the training overall at Prime as well as for you as well. So right now you are sitting at 15,100 dispatch miles at Prime. So 15,000 miles out of 50,000. So far, what is, and this can include PSD and you're currently in TNT, how do you feel about Prime? Just Prime itself.
Okay. Prime is a good company, and I have a lot of people, like friends and family-wise, asking me about Prime. I'm recommending Prime. At the PSD training course, they have real good trainers. Everybody nice to you. If they see you struggling, they'll help you out. Real good over-the-road trainers, as you can see. So, yeah, I like Prime. Very good company.
I'll take the compliment. Okay, so now with your TNT phase in particular, so our first load was July 1st of this year. It's currently July 26th. So in 26 days, 5 of those days we've already taken off on home time, and so now you have 15,000 dispatch miles. As far as TNT is concerned, at least for I guess you're more than a quarter of the way through with your training. What would be an honest review on what life is actually like being a truck driver? Like, even though I'm here, like, what is it like being a truck driver, being over the road? Like, from your perspective.
Out of driving.
It's in the job title.
Out of driving. But I like driving, so it don't bother me.
You got time.
What was the question again? Let me get that again.
So, the question again would be, in your 15,000 over-the-road training miles currently, what is it like, in your perspective, what is it like being a truck driver so far? Like, how do you feel about it?
I like driving. I like being a truck driver. It's something that I always knew I wanted to do when I turned 21, and that's what I'm in. Now I'm 21, currently 21. So I knew when I was going to turn 21 that I was going to be a truck driver. Running my family. So dad, truck driver, brother, truck driver. And I have 2 uncles that are truck drivers. So it's kind of destined for me.
Okay, fair enough. And then, so now we're going to switch to the personal side of it. So, in your training, we've covered Qualcomm, we've covered macros, we've covered paperwork, we covered how to talk to, call the live load, exactly what my unit number is. So with the training that you've received so far, what is something, and backing, of course, so we've been practicing backing. So with your training so far, what is an area that you would like to focus on a little more?
Backing.
Yeah, I figured you were going to say that. So, yeah, we're definitely going to focus on backing, but let's see. Okay, so we're going to focus on backing. Is there anything else outside of backing you think you would need more practice on? Like, out of everything that we've done together so far.
Not really. You see anything?
I mean, telling you where the states are is where they are on the map.
Yeah, only state I know is Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
I just know what Georgia and Florida are.
We've been through almost all of the states already. Actually, besides from the Northeast, we have been through all the states already.
Yeah, but I'm really focused on it. I just be driving. Yeah.
That's fair. Besides from that,
and the interstates. I need to learn interstates.
Okay, we need to work on interstates. Your dad was helping you with that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna focus on that some. Well, that's gonna come with time. That's not really, like, I can tell you where they are, but until you're like familiar with the area, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna focus on backing. We're gonna focus on interstates and actually essentially it's trip planning. So we're gonna focus on backing and trip planning for the next couple thousand, tens of thousand miles. And then so far, even though your only experience is me as your trainer, is there anything that I as a trainer need to focus on, like working with you? Like, is there anything that I do that bothers you, or anything like the way that I teach or the way I say things to you doesn't, and you can be honest, like, not really.
No, yeah, cool.
Cool. That's it.
Yeah, you're cool. I mean, you calm.
Okay, so basically the way I train is works for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so as long as it works for you, it works for me. But that's training at Prime, really. So, any expectations that you're looking for as far as the next, I don't know, 35,000 miles that you have left? Like, as you can see, we're almost done, halfway through.
My expectations are getting that backing down.
Backing down. I can go ahead and tell you, I can do my best while you're on my truck, but I promise you, once you get your own truck, you're going to forget. And then remember how I tell you with your backing, once you find your own rhythm, it's super easy. Which, like you said this morning when you took your 30-minute break, and I just didn't wake up, you were able to back just fine on your own. So it's like you know how to back. It's just just the repetition is really all it is. So yeah, overall, I guess on a scale of 1 to 10, overall your training at Prime, how would you rate it?
Okay. I say a strong 8.5.
8.5? I could 8.5. Still satisfactory, so I'll take it. I think that's it. Like I said, it's gonna be unscripted, so I have. That was really the question. Most of the questions that I was gonna ask you in the text message, like, how you feel about Prime, how you feel about the training program, how you feel about me being your trainer, what you would like to focus on, and what I would like for you to focus on. Which, what I would like for you to focus on is the same thing. We're gonna get a little bit more in depth about trip planning, because I've noticed that, like, when we get the loads, I know now we're getting to the habit that we're both looking at the loads, but now I'm gonna start not trip planning. I'm gonna have you doing it, because I know we do it together, but it's starting to get to the point where you gotta start branching off on your own. So that's my expectations. Is the backing, which it's not like you're bad at backing. It's just trying to figure out how the trailer is going to move in the tandem hole that you're in is really the only thing. But as far as trip planning, I'm gonna start expecting a little bit more as far as trip planning.
All right.
Everything else, like, how to fuel, how far to pull up to full of the reefer. I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't have any complaints with you as a student, from my end either. So far, actually, and this goes for my fleet manager as well, because I talked with him about it. You've actually exceeded both of our expectations, as well as Alan. I talked to Alan. Alan is very impressed. So, and as far as me as your trainer, I'm very satisfied with your performance, as well as excited to go ahead and finish out your miles and see what the next road is going to bring you. Okay?
All right.
All right. That's going to do it for today's video. We're going to holler at y'all next time.